Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. This is a black, pre-primed, obviously black, pre-primed 10 by 20 inch canvas, and this is a beach sand shovel from the local dollar store bucket, not included anymore. And these are pieces of refuse that I've made scoops out of, any one of which I might decide to use, and all of which are potentially good to use. So I'm going to take this out of here, remove the stuff I see on it that came off the scoops, which are in the bottom tier of my shelves, so that would explain that. Alright, so what I'd like to do is put a base layer on and add colors on top before I scoop. Scoop being transfer. And the best color, in my opinion, to use as a base color, other than maybe gold, which still isn't that great because it gets lost, is Dazzling White. This is from Deco Art. It's a metallic pearl. And I'm going to try and resist putting the gold down first. This is Pink Carnation, which probably needs more of a shake than I gave it. And I'm just going to use colors that I like, which includes Water Lily, and I don't think the configuration that I put onto the puddle is going to make any difference to the eventual result, but I guess we'll find out together. This is Deep Amethyst. Got Tickled Pink. I want some blue, so I'm going to indulge in a little bit of Midnight Shadow, and then maybe Cerulean Sea, if I can get it to come out. I like adding the dark colors, but there's every chance I might lose some of them going over the black. I also want some yellow, which I think is Tuscan Sun. Pretty sure, in fact. And I found something called Golden Poppy, which in lieu of my yellow orange, which is almost gone, I'm going to try and hope I don't have a problem with it, but I think it'll be okay. It's very thick. Come on, drip. Here's my Cerulean Sea. Which is acting a little bit like it might be closed. That's good. And I did pull out this turquoise color, Vivid Intense Blue-Green. I think I'm going to use a little bit of that. And I might add some white back in. And I want to use some Rhapsody Rose. I know that's a lot of colors already. Let's put the white on the outside. This is the Rhapsody Rose. And lately I've used a little bit of black, which may or may not be a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. don't think it's going to hurt anything much. Now I've got a scrape dish I'm going to rest my shovel in. And fortunately enough room to put that down. I never did put any gold in there. I'm going to put some gold in there. I could do it after. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully you can. I'll move that out of the way also. Now I want to try one of these small scoops because it's been a long time. And I definitely need to wipe off the edge. I'm going to tip my paint back. Something tells me it might be nice to try that once. No, I already wiped off my edge. Don't worry about it. I'm kind of thinking I would love to have some negative space, which just means leaving some black canvas. I actually got some cells from that black. I still want my regular tool. Actually, why don't I use a similar size one and see how that works, so long as there's no chips going to come off. I miss my orange. The golden poppy really didn't do it for me. So I'm thinking about just utilizing some orange. Whoa. Well, that did not work. Because there isn't really enough to shake. Maybe it has to be saffron. I just want some red orange badly. Yeah, definitely needed that. I originally thought I put some green in there too, but that's like all the colors in the rainbow, which is pretty close to now anyway. Didn't care for that golden poppy as much as I'd hoped to. Try and take some of the paint. Out of the bottom of the receptacle that I just used. If I slow down, I can get some of the paint from the bottom of my scoop. Kind of like that, okay? I'm going to throw this one in the bucket. I'm not too thrilled with it. Definitely want some of that orange. I keep threatening to shovel, don't I? And I don't do it. But I'm going to do it now. I think. I've got way more paint than I need. Thought I was going to leave negative space. I might not do that. Since I've got so much paint to fill in with. And I'm trying to make a random design. I might just dribble. Gonna have to definitely use a torch. No idea whether this is going to turn out to be something I like or not. But that's pretty much par for the course. You just have to keep going and trust that something's going to work out. So much for the negative space. Sometimes if I'm not super pleased with something, then I add dots and that makes me happy. I got a really big lump of something. That needs to go away. I'll give it a try now. That's a lot better. That helped immensely in my opinion. So I will probably just go until I run out of time. Hi, this is Priscilla. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you'd like to be super helpful, please join the membership. My art is for sale. I'm here to help. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I have 2 books on paint pouring. They're found in the Amazon link, and the Amazon link is found on the link tree in the description underneath the video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you come again. Bye for now. Priscilla out.